Our final presenter is Leonardo, a 6th year in economics. Their 3-minute thesis is titled "The Cost of Dropping Out of High School: Why Every Diploma Counts."
Imagine waking up in one day and deciding you're not going to school anymore. This is Lucas' story, a Brazilian guy who left school to work on a farm. His story isn't unique though. In Brazil, 40% of students never finish high school. Even in the US, this number is 13%. The cost of dropping out is much more than just missing a graduation days. Those individuals are more likely to live in poverty, committing crimes, and suffer health problems. But what if we could change Lucas' story? What if a simple intervention could change the future of millions like him? So my research investigates the long-term impacts of a government cash transfer program to high school students in which they receive a financial reward for each year completed in school. This is not just an idea. 5 years ago, Brazil, Colombia, and Mexico launched some pilot programs in small communities, offering students up to $200 a year to encourage school attendance. And those programs have reduced dropout rates by 40%. But still, what happens after graduation in terms of wage, unemployment rate? And if we want to expand these programs nationwide, does it lead to higher economic growth? Unfortunately, we don't know. And since those programs are new and implemented in small communities, we don't have enough data. To answer those questions, we propose a different method. We build an economic model that simulates the Brazilian economy and all students' decisions over their lifetime. By doing that, we can answer all those questions. Our results? A large-scale program increases wages in the economy by 5% and decreases unemployment rate by 15%. But most importantly, by these gains, it leads to a higher Brazilian GDP of 3%. And surprisingly, when we simulate the same program but targeting college students instead high school students, the results are much lower. And this is important because Brazil spends 4 times more funding to college students than to high school students. So our results suggest that targeting high school students would lead to higher social benefits, right? But this isn't enough. Our job isn't finished yet. We need to transform these findings into real changes. And we are doing that. How? Well, besides being a PhD student in economics, I'm also a congressman in Brazil, and I have transformed this policy into a legislation. So this is me working on this bill. So I hope to come back here one day to implement this program, which was born here, so that we can have no more stories like Lucas. Thank you.